Okay. A serendipity book. Morgan Mine. Written by Stephen Cosgrove. Illustrated.
Morgan like Oregon. That means we're in Oregon.
We are in Oregon. Illustrated by Robin James.
Remember that Mommy was in California, but we
The
were
moral
in
of this story is to have a friend, you have to be a friend. It's a serendipity book.
Completely big serendipity in the cover.
In the cover?
Whoa! I want to see the big.
I don't know. That might be the only one in this one. Yep. Ooh, okay. Beyond the horizon, farther than far, in the middle of the crystal sea, is a beautiful island called Serendipity.
You said serendipity.
On the northern slope of the island, where gentle rolling hills turn to mountain splendor, was a small, wonderful kingdom called the Land of Later. The Land of Later was a kingdom filled with a variety of wonders and beauty beyond belief. It was here that you could find fluttering butterflies flying above the frothy waters. I love you. Of the waterfall pool. It was here that you could find riddle rope trees and clumps of flowers called fiddle-dee-dees.
What's the red from?
Oh, got a bit of sun today. Fiddle-dee-dees. These flowers are called fiddle-dee-dees.
Fiddle-dee-dees?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Above the... Oh, you need a drink? Above the waterfalls in the middle of the Land of Later was the castle of a baker who was also the king. Long ago, in another story...
How do we do spark water with our hands?
I'm not sure. Probably like...
It's kind of like this.
Maybe, yeah. Long ago, and in another story, the moat was filled with water, and beneath the drawbridge lived a monstrous dragon. But this is not a story about dragons or kings who were also bakers. Now, the moat was filled with ferns and flowers.
Kings are also bakers are so funny.
Yeah. And the castle was at peace with all that surrounded
Daddy?
it. Yes.
Funny dragons can dance like this.
No, that is silly.
And they can also do this.
Okay.
They can also do this.
Oh, that is silly too.
And they can also do this.
Okay. The daughter... Hey, that's enough. The daughter of the baker, who was also the king, was named Princess Robin. Princess Robin Irene. But everyone just called her Princess. She was as pretty could be, but had little to do on the island of Serendipity.
She's so pretty.
Most of her days were spent sitting on the window of the castle, moping and sighing. Oh,
But isn't she gonna drop a rock and she's gonna fall?
I hope not. Oh, poof, oh, piffle. There's nothing to do and no one to do it with. I wish I had a friend. She needs a friend.
Daddy, look at her again.
Yep. Oh, I bet that's going to be her friend. Uh-oh.
What?
When she did find something to do, it usually was not a good thing to do. Once again, the wishes of her father... Once, against the wishes of her father, she climbed the old oak tree, chasing the butterflies that fluttered in the limbs and branches. She had almost caught one when it lifted its wings and simply flew away. "Oh, poof, oh, piffle," she said as she stomped her foot in anger. Now, stomping your foot in anger is not a good thing to do when you are standing on a slippery branch high in a tree. She would have tumbled all the way to the ground. Except
I want to see the unicorn.
we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. Save for her dress was catching on a lower limb. Her father, the baker, and the king helped her down. "Whatever are you doing?" he asked. "I was trying to make the butterfly my friend, but it flew away." "Well," said her father, "to have a friend, you must be a friend." Good advice, huh? If you're going to have a friend, you have to be a friend.
But
Nope, not yet. Just kidding. Oh, there it is. The next day, as she chased yet another...
Wow, look at that pretty unicorn.
Yes. Yet another...
What flowers are these called?
Oh, what were they called again? They were called... Fiddle-dee-dees.
Fiddle-dee-dees.
Yep. The next day, as she chased yet another butterfly through the forest, she came upon a unicorn in the middle of Morning Meadow.
Well, look how much trees there is.
Now, this was no run-of-the-mill unicorn. This was a unicorn that Princess knew well. His name was Morgan.
Morgan.
And she had an adventure with him before. Maybe, she thought, as she watched him from afar, Morgan will be my friend, but I must catch him first. You think she's going to be able to catch that unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
Now, ooh, nice picture. Now, catching a unicorn is not an easy task. They are fun-loving creatures that really don't want to be caught. Unicorns would much the rather chase a butterfly or kick at the sun. Princess followed Morgan for days and days, watching his every move. And soon she devised
Daddy, look.
a marvelous plan. A marvelous plan indeed. This plan would surely capture the unicorn, and then Morgan would have to be her friend.
Daddy,
Yes?
why is the red through your tattoo?
Yes, because I got a lot of sun. It made my skin red. It'll be brown tomorrow. Princess moved about the forest, dragging branches and brambles into the middle of Morning Meadow.
Daddy, look what brown my skin is.
Yeah, it's getting browner and browner too.
Yeah.
There she bound them together with twisty vine
But Daddy,
and built a fence.
I got red, but it's so tiny, even you cannot see any of the red.
Okay, get down. She bound them together with twisty vine and built a fence, a corral, open at one end. Her plan was simple. She would wait until Morgan walked into the corral and then trap him there. She waited throughout the day, and as the sun began to set, she spied Morgan moving toward her trap. He looked at the fence. He looked at Princess. And then
I love that princess.
he ran away. "Oh, poof, oh, piffle," grumbled Princess as she watched him gallop to the other end of the meadow. "I will never have a friend." It was as she sat there, tears streaming down her cheeks, that she remembered the words of her father, the baker, who was also a king. In order to have a friend, you must be a friend. Even Princess had to admit that trapping a friend would make no lasting friendship. There must be another way.
But look, she's being a friend right now.
Oh, that's a nice picture, huh? I truly want Morgan for a friend, but what can I do to be a friend? She thought and thought and finally came up with a wonderful idea. If Morgan...
Dad, you should said Oregon like we live in Oregon.
Morgan, yeah.
Morgan.
If Morgan was my friend already, I would bring him armloads of sweet purple clover. In order to have him as a friend, I will be his friend. With that, she picked all the lush purple clover she could find. She carried it to a safe open place on the meadow and stacked it on the ground.
What are those for?
She's going to give them to Morgan.
Oregon?
Like Oregon. She quietly waited, and soon enough, Morgan, like Oregon, came to her gift in the meadow. As he leaned down to grab a mouthful of the sweet, tasty clover, Princess thought maybe she should get a rope or vine to tie him up. But again she heard the words of her father, to have a friend, you must be a friend. I can't capture a friend, she thought. That's not right. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah. Who just did that?
Bella did that. It was funny because it was a horse sound and we're reading about the unicorn. I thought it was the book talking to us. I thought it was Morgan. Oh, that was weird. If Morgan was my friend, I would never tie him up, she whispered to herself. So poof and piffle aside, I will just have to be a friend and wait for Morgan to come to me.
Well, look, she's being a friend on the cover.
Yeah, she sure is.
Serendipity.
Yep.
Daddy, look. I'm being cute.
You are always cute. Day after day she brought Clover to the meadow, and every day Morgan came. One very special day, she held a clump of clover in her hand and slowly reached out as far as she could, offering her gift as a friend would offer a gift. Morgan was a bit skitterish, but Princess had brought him clover every day. He stretched his neck, and she stretched her arm, and the gift was given and taken. What?
I want to sleep with Pinkalicious and Chewy.
I don't know where Chewy is, baby. Can we finish this book right now, though? Almost done. Trusting now, Morgan waited every day as Princess brought him clover and sweet honeysuckle vine.
Daddy, look at me.
Yeah, I know, that's so cute. As she fed him, Princess told him of all her likes and dislikes, just as she would tell her best friend. And, like all friends do, Morgan listened to all that she had to say as he nibbled on clover, honeysuckle, and hay. Friendship given has never been so sweet.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Why did you thought the book was talking to us?
Because Bella made one of your toys make the horsey sound. It was weird because I was just reading about the unicorn. And unicorns make horsey sounds because they're horses with horns. As you could well imagine, they became the best of friends. On special days, yeah, Morgan would lean down and Princess would scramble on his back. Then, with the breeze blowing through horse's mane and princess hair alike,
Whoa!
they would race across the meadow,
Rumbled.
chasing after butterflies and dreams come true.
You know what? I know how to make. You know what? I just really know how to make unicorns. Daddy, I really know how to draw unicorns.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've seen some of them you've drawn. Friendship is so beautiful. Princess did truly find on that day the unicorn became her Morgan mine. That's a beautiful picture too.
Yeah. But also serendipity picture is my favorite.
Yes, I know you like serendipity.
Because she's my favorite color.
The end
Nolly.
of a serendipity book called Morgan Mine. Yep, there's serendipity. And here's Princess and Morgan Mine.
And we forgot serendipity.
And there's serendipity.
No! Serendipity's on the front.
Oh, there's serendipity at the very top there. Yep. Okay, say goodnight. Sweet dreams.
No.
Bye-bye.
No.
Say so long.
No.
Say gotta go to sleep now.
Mm.
Say it's been fun.
No.
Say no.
Yeah.
Say love you.
No.
Say no.
Yes.
Say love you.
No.
Say goodnight.
No.
Say sweet dreams.
No.
Okay, you gotta get off my shoulder so I can move and stop the phone. I can't reach. I'm almost there. Bye-bye.